Hey, how's everyone doing today? It is time for another comparison video. This time, hopefully it's an interesting one. It's going to be between the S.H.Figuarts fourth form Frieza, the original, or one of the original releases. This one was the older one, and this is the more recent, newer one. This guy I know is definitely a little confusing to try to figure out which one is which and then which one has what accessories. I know I had that same issue in the beginning, so because I think there's another version of this old Frieza, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's one more. So yeah, there's like 3 Friezas at least for fourth form. So yeah, let's get to it. This one I got for like 35 bucks when they did the reissue. And I know now he's not 35 anymore. He's starting to go up. So if anybody has not gotten Frieza yet, he will end up at $100. He's about 40 or 50, I think, more or less now. He's definitely gone up. If you find him for 35 and you don't have him and you want him, jump on it. That's a deal right now. This guy is a lot more expensive. He is, I think, about 100 right now. More or less, give or take, maybe 80, between 80 and 100. He's definitely more than this one, so. But I'm going to show you guys the differences because even at the end of the day, if you want them both, then at least now you'll know what they both look like and what they all come with, because they do have different paint jobs on both of them, even though it is the same mold. So, all right, let's get to it. All right, so this is what they look like outside the box. As you can see, let me angle the camera a little better. As you can see, so the one on the right is the more recent restock, the $35 to $50 one, and this is the older one. You can still find him around like Amazon. I think he's still on Amazon for about, like I said, 80 to 100. I haven't seen it in a while, so I could be off, a few bucks. So, but yeah, this one, as you can see, comes with a badass looking blast effect. They both have the halo. They both have the figure, 2 different head sculpts. I think they're all the same face plates. Yeah, screaming. Yeah, they're all the same. I'm sorry, not face plates, head sculpts. The facial expressions. Anyways, this older one has this really badass energy effect right here. And this one, it comes with 2 blast effects, which is awesome. I love that about it. And it comes with 2 different tail accessories, so that's cool too. This one's a more of extended version of the tail and crossed arms as well. Whereas this one here, the thing that makes this one unique, one of the main things anyways, is that it comes with a Dragon Ball. So that's cool if anybody wants to collect the Dragon Balls and you really want that, then there you go. There is differences between the two. And even the paint, the colors, you could see that the one on the left is just overall a lot more of a lighter tone, more of a whiter paint job. And then on this one on the right has more of a grayish tone. So there's also that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bust these open and see what they look like next to each other. Actually, before I put the 2 figures side by side, let me show you this blast effect because I actually think this is really awesome. This one here is really sick, and it comes with this piece that you put around the wrist, so it attaches like that and it holds it up. But yeah, that one's definitely awesome. But this one here is my favorite right here, and I think, yeah, this is the other end. Yeah, it definitely comes with a peggable piece for the stand, so you can have them shooting it like this from this end, and bam, it looks cool. Really awesome. See if you can see that detail. I don't know why it's not focusing good. Okay. And then the more recent one comes with, like I said, the Dragon Ball. I don't know if it's this. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's the 5-star Dragon Ball. Yeah, they all come with the 5-star Dragon Ball. So it's not a random thing where you can just get 5 Friezas and you got them. No, I think other figures come with them. So I just don't have any of those other ones. So, but yeah, there you go. And there you go. As you can tell, the differences in their the color is definitely evident. Like I said, the one on the left, the older one, the more expensive one, is definitely more of a whiter all-around look. There's definitely little highlights and shading here and there. You guys can see on the body, there's a little blue tint here and there. You can see it on the chest. It's around the body. You can see it here on the arm. So yeah, there's little slight shading there, which is awesome. I will never be mad about shading, so that's cool. And then the newer one, or the reissue with different paint jobs and the Dragon Ball, has more of a grayer tone, and then also has the same shading highlights as well. You can see it here and there. So yeah, there you go. And as far as the articulation, I think it's pretty much the same thing. They both look awesome, really. I like having both of these, you know, it's options. And I think, oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. Look, the newer one, which is this one, the reissue, has the lines on the brows as the detail, and this one doesn't. He just has like the plastic molded into a brow. So there's that too. So that's cool. And they are swappable, the heads, but I don't think anybody would do that because the skin tone is so different. So I don't think anybody would swap his, but they're definitely compatible if anybody's wondering. So it's the same. Let me make sure it's the same. Yeah, it's the same peg. Actually, I'll do one just so you guys can see that the skin tone is completely different. Yeah, there you go. See, you'll see that the top head is gray and the body is not. Same thing with this one. Yep, that looks weird. I don't think anybody will be doing head swaps with these guys, so there's that. And the heads definitely pop on easily, so that's cool. As far as articulation goes, like I said, it's not too big of a difference. They're pretty much the same mold. He actually has a nice range on everything, so that's cool. His head can go further down too. Well, actually, the newer one does look like it goes down a little more than the older one. That's interesting. Hold on, let me make sure I'm getting it right. Yeah, I think it's in the neck. Huh. I actually did not know that. There you go. And then it looks up about that much, not a lot. The ab crunch on the newer one on my right. So the name of this one here on the box, it's called like Fourth Form Frieza. Or Frieza Fourth Form, and this one, the box on the name on this one, is just says Frieza, if that helps. So yeah, there you go. They both bend about the same. They bend back about the same as well. Yeah, not too much of a difference. And legs open up about that much. Actually, the legs feel a lot more limber on this guy than the older one. That's actually cool. Hold on, I could be wrong. Yeah, it looks like the newer one, his legs are a lot more limber, so that's cool. I did not expect that. Huh. That's interesting. And then as far as going up, I think, yeah, this is a drop down. Oops. That one popped off easily. This is a drop down type of leg mechanism here. You can like pull it out, drop it down so that it can go a little higher. So the leg goes about that much. This one have it too, a little bit. There you go. So a little more overall on the flexibility on the newer $35 reissue. So that's cool. So yeah, not too bad. And we are gonna do the face plates real quick. So you guys, I'm sorry if I keep saying face plates, but I'm so used to face plates being removable, and this guy has head sculpts. So one more time on the faces so you guys can see the differences, and then I'll put the other two on real quick. This is normal face, or smiling / smirk. There's the teeth gritted face. Look pretty much the same. Like I said, the one on my right is still the more recent one, and the one on the left is the older one. You can see the lines on the new one still as well. I'd never noticed that before until just now, so that's cool. And the eye design is actually a little different. I just noticed that too. You can see that the end here kind of lines up, and then right here it just kind of tapers off to a point. So there you go. There is differences. So if you want to have both, there you go. And last but not least, there's the screaming head sculpt. There you go. Like I said, there's definitely actually surprisingly some differences here and there, but not as much, not too significant. So yeah. I'm gonna put on the tail on this one real quick so you guys can see that it's not too hard and very easy. And this one only has one point of articulation here. I'm sorry, it could rotate as well as move up and down. So it has two different ways to go, but it doesn't have any articulation on the actual tail like the other one has it on the longer piece. And this is the other one, the older one with the longer tail piece that this one does not come with. So both of them have this short tail piece, but only this one has the longer tail. And that one does have the extra articulation halfway down the tail, so you can move that around there. You can see the seam right there, and then the up and down, and then all around rotation. So for a little more dynamics with the tail, so that's cool. So there you go. All right, I'm gonna show you guys the boxes one more time. So this is the older one here. This one here. This one just says Frieza on it. Let me take that tail off. This one just says Frieza on it. And then this is the $35 one, the more reissue, which is about $40-50 now. That's what this box looks like. This one says fourth form, but like I said, it's the same mold, slight differences on the faces. And the biggest difference is probably the color. This one's white and this one's more of a gray-ish tone to it. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a like, give me a subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.